I'm Josh Durocher. I'm one of the music teachers here at Goffstown High School. My first year here at Goffstown High School, Nolan was a senior, so we didn't have a lot of time together, but Nolan left a huge impression of the program and certainly on me. When I started, Doug McKernan, who was the music teacher at the time, said, hey, well, the kids are really excited about doing a musical, but I told them only if you want to. And I thought, that no pressure, right? We thought about it and we picked a show, and then Doug told me, oh, and Nolan will be playing the piano. Nolan playing the piano, a student, but almost right away I could tell Nolan was the guy for the job. So he was regularly taking students out of concert band to practice that pit orchestra music and really make an awesome experience happen for students. Years later, we were at the Addams Family at the Ogunquit Playhouse in Maine, and so we're sitting there with the Goffstown High School kids, and I looked in the program, and there's Nolan's name. And I'm like, Doug, look on page whatever it was. And there was Nolan, who, you know, is a grown-up actual human doing amazing things out in the world on a national tour of the Addams Family. So we were able to get to talk to him after the show. He did a generous talk back with one of the cast members and all of our kids. And that was really awesome. Another former student who's teaching in Long Island texted me one day and said, hey, Josh, do you have the Hamilton Vocal Selections book yet? Check this out. And he sends me a picture of the back page where whoever put the book together included their special thanks. And it was special thanks, Nolan Bonvouloir. So congratulations, Nolan. We're so happy to have you as our Hall of Fame inductee for 2025.
I'm Doug McKernan. I was a band director at Goffstown for over 40 years, and I knew Nolan as a student and had the great fortune of meeting him once or twice after he left Goffstown for bigger and better things. I would consider Nolan to be kind, intelligent, thoughtful, always had a smile on his face, and was always dependable, in addition to being incredibly talented as a musician. My first impression of Nolan was I saw this freshman sitting in the bleachers at a basketball game with his instrument for pep band, and he's reading a book. And I looked over at it, and he was reading a history of the late Romantic composers. Rather impressed that a freshman was interested in that material. Nolan played piano for most of our musicals, and one of the really sparkling, memorable moments is when we brought in marimba for the first time, and he looked at it for about 10 seconds, picked up the mallets, and started playing. So we've been playing for a number of years. The next time I saw Nolan after he graduated was at the Ogunquit Playhouse, where we'd taken a school group to see the Addams Family. And it turns out that Nolan was the music director for that show in that touring company. He and one of the other actors had been making a living for several years doing international tours with that show. It was really rewarding seeing someone so talented make his way as a professional musician and be recognized for the work that he had done. Congratulations, Nolan. I'm very glad that we're able to recognize your accomplishments as a musician and as a human being.